Hi, welcome to the Kootenay's Medicine Talk. Today we're going to be covering myth busting, actually, when it comes to press reporting on cannabis concentrates. Specifically, this has to do with the butane extracted cannabis oils like Shatter and butter and wax. When Canadian press typically, and to some degree American press, covers stories that relate to these concentrates, they either compare them to crack cocaine, which is ridiculous and misleading, or they imply that there's some significant danger to using them. Danger of addiction, a danger of psychosis, and so on. Well, let's peel back the layers and see what that stuff really is, and is it risky? Well, what is Shatter? It's simply a concentrated extract of cannabis. So if you concentrate a cannabis bud that has a high amount of CBD, your Shatter will be high in CBD. If you concentrate, for instance, amnesia haze, you're going to get Shatter that is extremely potent in THC. Simple, right? Well, does that mean it's harmful? Not at all. When we talk about cannabis oil, phoenix tears, things like that, what's that? That is simply a cannabis extract that in many cases has almost equivalent concentrations of THC present in the product. People are using that to treat all kinds of progressive illnesses. So there's no danger there. So what is it about this? Well, it's probably the optics of it. Sometimes, in order to achieve the proper temperature for vaporizing Shatter or butter or these concentrates, people use an apparatus called a rig, which is a glass water pipe with a metal nail or a bowl affixed to it and a blowtorch. Well, guess what? The optics of using a blowtorch to heat a piece of metal to vaporize cannabis looks bad. And yes, that's because of the crack cocaine epidemic. But that's where the similarity ends. We have to understand that although dabbing is just simply a very effective yet perhaps crude method of inhaling cannabinoid concentrates, there's nothing inherently dangerous about that. Unless you drop a butane torch, of course, which is a separate issue. So let's be specific. If you are a rookie to medical cannabis and you're trying to treat an issue and the first product you go to off the shelf is Shatter, you're making a mistake. You don't have any experience with the potency of the product and it's not right for you. If Shatter is something that's going to work for you in your condition or these types of concentrates, you need to get there gradually. Don't jump in. And when people have stressful or anxiety-provoking experiences well under the effect of a dose of a cannabinoid concentrate, that is referred to as psychosis in the media and by physicians in the emergency room. And we need to understand that's called being too high, being too affected by the euphoric properties. And it's generally over when the product wears off. So, to be very specific, it's all about dose. And if you're not taking the proper dose that you need for your condition, you could suffer from the effects of an overdose. And that's not harmful. It's scary, it can be disconcerting, it's something you sleep off. So let's be very, very careful when we're comparing cannabis concentrates to other non-related harmful drugs simply by virtue of the tools used to use them or by some implied relation between the two from media or from some myth that existed in the 20th century. Thanks for watching.